Hey everybody, we're going to talk about the quadrilateral space, sometimes called the quadrangular space also. So first of all, what is it? So this is an area in the posterior shoulder that is framed by the teres minor on top, the teres major on the bottom, the long head of the triceps, and by the humerus on the other side. So one more time, that's the teres minor on top, teres major on the bottom, the long head of the triceps, and then the humerus. So, and then what you have here is the axillary nerve running through there, as well as the posterior circumflex humeral artery running through that little space. So your axillary nerve is going to supply the deltoid, as well as the teres minor and some sensation to the posterior lateral shoulder. The posterior circumflex humeral artery is going to supply actually all three of these muscles that form that quadrilateral space. Now, quadrilateral space syndrome is what happens when either or both of these two structures get compressed in that space, sometimes by fibrous bands that run between the teres major and the long head of the triceps, or it could be the after effects of a fracture, or it could be related to a labrum injury. So there's a few different things that could cause it. So there's your diagram. We got the four sides to it, the artery and the nerve going through it. So one more thing, an easy sort of three-dimensional way to think of this is if you take two fingers and put your other two fingers sort of in between them. So this shows you we've got teres minor up here, major down below. Then we've got the long head of the triceps, my index finger, and then the humerus represented by my middle finger on the right hand. And you see this little square space right in the middle. So that's an easy sort of way to remember it and practice it. And that is the quadrilateral space, also known as the quadrangular space.